This machine is called a Highbanker, and I use it to wash river gravels here in Victoria, Australia, to extract gold from them. The advantage of a Highbanker is that its hopper and sluice box allow you to process a lot more pay dirt than you ever would be able to do so using just a gold pan. This is only a little unit, 6 inches wide. It means I can do about 5 shovels a minute. For perspective, a gold pan can process 2 shovels in about 2.5 minutes. So it's much faster, and this is one of the smaller units you can get. Once the gravels are washed, they travel down your sluice box. In this case, I'm using 2 sluice boxes because I'd planned on processing a lot of dirt that day, and I didn't want to have any overrun from my primary sluice box. But you might be surprised to know that the sluice box isn't actually the most important part of the entire process. It's actually the hopper. The hopper allows you to wash the gravels. It liquefies the dirt and sends it to the sluice. And if your rocks aren't clean, you're not going to be getting gold. That slurry, once it hits the sluice box, travels over a series of things called riffles. The riffles are different shapes and sizes to offer different types of gold, a different spot to hide. The more different places you have for gold to hide in a sluice box, the more efficient it tends to be. That's why I run 3 different types of matting in my sluice: V matting, Jarvie riffles, and expanded mesh over miner's moss. And you can see here just how effective some of those things are. Pieces of gold lighting up the mat. And after 3 hours of washing sand,
this cleanup is going to be really good.
It was time to stop the pump and have a look in the mats, and what I saw was pretty good.
It's a literal pile of gold! Oh yeah, we got it everywhere. It's all through the riffles too, but it's been covered up by the black sand. There's more over here.
Gold and black sand tend to hang out together because they're heavy, and in this spot I only had a little bit of black sand, meaning that if my sluice box was full like it was in this case, there was a good chance I had a lot of gold in there. And because I was still on the creek, I only ever wash out the top section of matting. I leave the rest of the cleanup for home. The top piece of matting is where you'll always see the best gold, and that's why I make sure I get all of it in my pan so I can see how much gold I got whilst I'm on the creek. And whatever I can't pick up with my little finger digits, I just wash down onto the other sluice mats. And then we're left with the cons, the heavy, dense material that sits with gold and the gold itself.
Yeah.
Given that I'd only cleaned out the top piece of miner's moss and I still had 2 full sluice boxes to go, the results were looking very promising. And this turned out to be a fantastic day on the creek for gold. If you want to see more, check out Vogus Prospecting on YouTube, where we do full gold prospecting videos.